Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from the Sven. Okay, today in this video, our group will present about our first group assignment, which is the personal investment. Without wasting more time, let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Zahira Izzati binti Razif and my metric number is 272322. Okay, in this assignment, our group need to interview two types of group, which are the EPF contributor and the non-government and non-EPF contributor. Thus, for the EPF contributor, our group interview Mr. Zuraidi bin Zainuddin. He is a teacher at SMK Kubang Telaga, Bachok, Kelantan. While for the non-government and non-EPF contributor, our group decide to interview Mr. Luqman Hakim bin Azhar. He is a son of the Mr. Azhar bin Sulaiman, who owns Azhar Catering Business. Next, I will pass to my other friend to continue this presentation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hazif Fitri bin Hashim and I will present about the Employee Provident Fund for contributor which is Mr. Zuraidi bin Zainuddin. For the first part is surplus deficit. Mr. Zuraidi has a monthly salary which RM 7,299 ringgit. He also gets some several allowance which are house allowance, entertainment allowance, subsistence allowance, financial assistance allowance. So his total gross salary is RM 9,199 ringgit. However, Mr. Zuraidi has some deduction from his salary which are income tax and angkasa. So Mr. Zuraidi monthly net salary so Mr. Zuraidi's monthly net salary is RM 7,770 ringgit. Mr. Zuraidi also has some expenses every month which range from RM 3,500 to RM 4,000. Okay,
Okay, so Assalamualaikum. I am Muhammad Irfan bin Mat Razali, 272230. Today I will present non-government and non-EPF contributor, which is Azhar Catering. So Azhar Catering, in a month he can get 30,000 ringgit, and also he need to spend around 7,000 ringgit per services as their expenses, which he will spend on wages, maintenance, transportation, and other service charge. Amount 7,000 ringgit, and he will get 9,000 ringgit as his net income. Okay, next, Hazim.
Okay, for the saving part, Mr. Zuraidi has needed RM 2,000 per month for his saving in saving account at Bank Simpanan Nasional. So therefore, is Mr. Zuraidi saving per year is RM 24,000. This assignment we will calculate for 8 years. So that's mean Mr. Zuraidi will get 192,000 in 8 year for his saving. Okay, fine.
Okay, so from saving, Mr. Azhar, he will put 4,000 ringgit for his own saving. So balance 5,000 ringgit he will use for his daily use. So in a year, he will get 48,000, but for 8 years during his retirement, for saving, he will get 384,000 ringgit for 8 years. Okay, next, Hazim.
Okay, for investment fund for retirement part, Mr. Zuraidi, he also have EPF fund. He invests RM 2,000 per month in EPF. Therefore, Mr. Zuraidi will gain RM 24,000 in a year. He also have a pension fund because he was a teacher at government school. So the pension fund will deduct RM 4,500 per month. So which RM 54,000 in a year. So for 8 year, Mr. Zuraidi will gain RM 432,000 in for his pension fund. Okay, fair?
Okay, for Mr. Azhar, he will put his money in ASB and tabung haji for his retirement, where each he will spend 1,000 ringgit for each investment. So in a year, he will spend 12,000 ringgit for ASB and tabung haji. We estimate that his earning dividend for ASB, he will get 5%, while tabung haji is 4%. So for calculation or SB, we will use calculation of future value of annuity, where in 8 years, Mr. Azhar will get 140,589 ringgit and 20 cent in 8 years. For tabung haji, he will get 110,570 ringgit and 40 cent for 8 years. But we also estimate that Mr. Azhar will perform Hajj, so we will deduct 10,000 ringgit for Hajj fee, and Mr. Azhar will get 100,570 ringgit and 40 cent in 8 years during his retirement. Okay, Hazim?
Okay, for attitude part, Mr. Zuraidi has a good personality, credibility, trust, and others. In aspect of financial management, he also successfully manages income. In fact, the factor of age also influenced him. Perhaps the previous experience with a small salary also helped him in decision making. Right?
Okay, so for Mr. Azhar, his attitude is good because we can see that instead of spending in luxury life, he will put his money in ASP and tabung haji to prepare for his retirement. We can see that Mr. Azhar thinks about his future, even though he can get a lot of profit in his business. For conclusion, for both of them, we can see that Mr. Zuraidi will get uh, 624,000 during his retirement in 8 years, while Mr. Azhar will get 599,159 ringgit and 60 cent for his retirement in 8 years. Okay.
Okay, in conclusion, Mr. Zuraidi had a best retirement planning compared to Mr. Azhar retirement planning.
Because Mr. Zuradi's income are fixed, and while Mr. Azhar's business income may vary as it depending on the order from customer, and also depend from the situation may happen at that time. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you to Hazim and Irfan. Okay, my name is Nabiha Binti Zuraidi, 272203. For the solution and suggestion for their retirement investment planning, first, they should write down their monthly expenses on various categories, such as household, children's education fee, and so on. It is important that they can make an accurate estimate of how much amount they will require to maintain their present lifestyle after they retire. From this solution, we can suggest that they should reduce their expenses that are necessary needed, such as unimportant entertainment. For example, if both groups need to pay 100 ringgit for internet bills, they can make an initiative by downgrading the plan by choose the low cost internet plan. Besides, we recommend both groups to invest into various types of investment platform. Besides ASB and tabung haji, they can invest their money into such as ETF, IRAs, and other investment platform. This ideal way can make sure they meet their investment objective in retirement investment planning. Besides, these two groups should master in their financial management. They can seek help from financial planner that can handhold in every step to plan their retirement planning. The financial planner will be able to come up with a relatively accurate plan to them. Okay, next I will pass to Zahira.
Thank you, Nabiha. Okay, before we end our presentation, I would like to add what we learned from this assignment. We found that the financial management is important for all of us. So we need to start saving our money and and do investment in our life, because from the saving and the investment, uh, it will accumulate our wealth, and from saving and investment it will help all of us during our retirement time. That's all from our group. Thank you.